All right, we're going over the plank with reach. And the plank with reach is obviously a plank, so we're getting all the benefits from a plank, but we're getting shoulder stability on one side because we're going basically into a 3-point plank, which you'll see as my one elbow is gonna stay down and one arm is gonna reach. We're also getting anti-rotation core benefits on top of the normal plank benefits, so we're gonna be avoiding letting the hips and the spine sway as we go onto one arm and have to balance ourselves that way. And also we're getting some shoulder health benefits from the actual reaching component with a stable core, which is going to implicate any time that you're throwing a ball to reaching the top cupboard of grabbing the kitchen, grabbing the cookies in the kitchen or whatever it may be at the top level. Because when you're reaching overhead, we don't want to be substituting movement at, say the spine, where people can't actually get above here properly and they actually use different motion here, which we don't want. So with a stable core, we're going to be learning how to reach overhead with this motion. So on top of the typical abs benefits and core benefits that we usually do these core exercises for, there's also a lot of functional benefits and benefits for your movement health, which will stay with you for a long time. So I'll get into it right now and show you how it is. This one's going to be done from the elbow, although you can do it from the hands. We can program it either way, but I'll show you from the elbow. So just a normal plank. So if you're doing this exercise, it means that you should have proper plank technique down, butt squeezed, abs tight. We don't want to be arched like this or anything like that. So the same thing you learned in the plank should still be at play. And I'll back up here. Elbows under your shoulders. If you want to go into a long lever plank, that's just another progression from it. But we're going to go here. I'm going to stop, reach. And sometimes I reach for the floor. Sometimes I reach up high like this. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of up to you. Sometimes I add in a slower reach, but for now we're just going to go this way. And basically just trying to keep stable like this. And reach. And reach. So as you can see, that's pretty simple. It's a tough exercise. I haven't done that in a while and it's actually really challenging for me. But what you want to be thinking about as you take the arm off is imagine that you have imagine you have a baby on your back. And if you're swaying, that baby's going to fall off. So you don't want the baby to fall off, obviously. So when you're doing it, you're going to have a tendency to want to let your body sway a little bit. So think about having that baby on your back. Think of it's sleeping. You don't want to wake it up. So you've got to be very, very stable as you do that. A good reach, come back to the start. If you want to alternate, you can do that. If you want to do the same side for 6 to 8 reps or whatever's listed, you can do that as well. But it doesn't really matter. But the main thing is that you hold that proper plank position as you're doing the reach, and preferably get a good long reach out and even try and lift that shoulder, lift that shoulder blade so you actually get full movement at the shoulder for all the benefits. Come back from the start, finish off. But that's it for the plank with reach. I usually program it with other leg exercises, but it can go in a variety of places. You can do it at home, obviously. And I usually program it for anywhere from 4 to 8 per side. And sometimes, like I said earlier, I actually slow down the reach to make it a little bit harder. But that's the plank with reach. And if you have any questions, just reach out and let me know.